All right, y'all, back again with another do-it-yourself project. So my materials I'm using for today, I have this canvas from purchase from Walmart, and I just like to have a book under there for propping when I'm painting. Then I purchased these ribbon from Walmart. If you can see the size, I think 3/8 is the small one, and then the bigger one is 1 and 1/2. So I'm thinking ribbon with something, creating some ribbons or hair bows like for this project. And then I have my matte medium. I'm going to use that, and my 2 acrylic paints. One color is rose, and the other color is pink blush. So then I have the paintbrush I'm going to use to paint, my scissors, what I will be placing my paint on, my palette, water, and my lighter for sealing off the ends of the ribbons. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to go ahead and use my matte medium to prime, because I can't remember if I purchased this canvas pre-prime already. So I'm just going to go ahead and do it. And yuck, I can't believe I left that top like that. But anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and start priming the canvas, getting ready for it to paint. But this time I'm just going to use the acrylic paints, the pink blush and the rose. I'm going to mix them with the matte medium. That way I save a step. I skip a step with the matte medium drying by itself. So I'm going to go ahead and mix them together, and then paint my canvas in full. So I'm using acrylic paint and not watercolor paint. So I'm going to be dipping into my water bucket a lot, so that I get like a watercolor effect for the background. So as you can see, I went with this light pink watercolor effect. I've achieved the results that I really wanted, and so I painted the top and the sides, all of the sides, and so I'm just going to let it dry in full. So now we're moving on to the ribbons, and what I decided was to use the ribbon for making hair bows. And I'm just going to make this painting a hair bow painting for my niece, because her favorite color is pink and she loves hair bows. So now I'm just trying to figure out how many hair bows I need to make, what sizes I need to make them, if I want to make her big, some small. It's just kind of me playing around with the size of the ribbon, or where I want to cut the ribbon, to figure out how to make the what size to make the hair bows. And yeah, I have not done this in a while, so I'm just kind of refreshing my memory on everything, trying to figure out what sizes, like I said, I want to cut, how small, how big. I don't know. I was just trying to play around with some stuff. I don't know. Just bear with me, you guys. And I would suggest you just play around with the cutting of the sizes, or how big or how small you want it. I mean, it took me a while to figure out how big or small I wanted the hair bows to be. So yeah, just playing around with it. You might make some mistakes. I know I did, but it's whatever. So here I finally figure out the cut and the size of the hair bows I wanted, and I was able to get at least 5 cuts out of this one ribbon package. All right, so here I'm going to make my first hair bow, but first I'm going to seal off the ends so that the ends won't fray. And I'm going by memory, so I'm just kind of going by how I used to make them which it has been years. But yeah, we'll see what I come up with. So I'm going to fold the ribbon in half evenly. This will help me as I fold over my ribbon, like the ribbon loops, and that'll help me kind of, but I don't know. I'm just doing what I can remember. So I'm gonna use my glue gun and glue down straight down the middle part where I folded the ribbon evenly, so that when I fold over my loops, I'm folding in the center and my loops can be at least even somewhat. And then gluing on top of that so that I can fold over the other loop on top of the first one, the second loop over the top of the first one, so that is even. And this glue gun gets sticky, so you will see me like wiping glue off throughout the video. So I'm turning over on the back, and now on the back I'm going to do the same exact thing. Go with the glue gun right down the middle and fold both of my loops over evenly. Okay, like I said, I'm kind of refreshing my memory on how to make hair bows. But anyway, I noticed that I have extra hanging off the back of the hair bow. But what I'm going to do is just go ahead and clip that extra off and seal off the ends. But it looks like I'm just playing around with it to see how the hair bow will look and how I can make the hair bow and the loops more like fluffy or bigger. But yeah, I'm just gonna clip off those extra ends and seal them off with my lighter. So yeah, I'm just gonna clean this hair bow up a little bit, and then with the rest of the ribbon make the other 4 hair bows. Always remember to seal off the ends. So all 5 of my hair bows are made, and I'm just going to use this smaller ribbon to make the centerpiece for each of my hair bows. So now here I'm just going to cut 5 even parts to wrap around the center of each of my 5 hair bows. And so I cut 1.5 foot for each piece, just to give myself some room and to make sure it wraps around evenly throughout each hair bow. So here I'm just gluing the first piece around the first hair bow at the top of the hair bow and wrapping it around, and just putting glue throughout on the ends. So there's no right or wrong way to glue the centerpiece around. I just like to do the ends first, and then once I do 2 wraparounds of just the ends glued, I start gluing the whole part and wrapping it around at the very end. So that's just my method, just to make sure. I like for it to be loose a little bit so that I can work with the loops. But however you want to glue is totally up to you. And then once I'm satisfied with how loose or tight I want the centerpiece to be, I typically cut off the excess ends of the wraparound part. And here I'm just kind of like cleaning up. This was the first hair bow I did. I'm just like cleaning it up some. But yeah, you can wrap as many times the centerpiece as you want, or how many times less that you want. It's just totally up to you. So now I'm deciding to use my pearls to the centerpiece of the hair bows to give my hair bow some more glamour. And so now I'm just cleaning up all the extra glue around the bow and the pearls. So now I'm just trying to figure out the placement of the hair bows on my canvas. But I did notice that I have some pink paint on the back of my hair bows. I left for a second. I guess my daughter was playing in my paint and she got some pink on the hair bows. But anyway, I'm just trying to figure out how I want to place the hair bows on the canvas. So eventually I decided to go with the 3 bigger hair bows to allow some space on the canvas. I didn't like all 5 of the hair bows placement together. And so I don't know, maybe I'll do something else with the smaller hair bows. And you can see the back where the pink paint my daughter was playing with. And as I'm gluing the hair bows, I'm kind of just fluffing the loops up as well to give it like a 3D look. And that's it, y'all. I like the end result. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos. And thank you for watching.